Greetings, still under lockdown, still pondering what's gonna happen next, still pondering how we're gonna lift the regulations without literally endangering the lives of our people. I think as a person that grew up, in open spaces in the rural areas, I like the openness of the space. So yes, you can imagine I'm struggling with staying locked down in a 36 square meter flat. So to put it, in a 36 square meter townhouse, it's kind of like a foreign concept. But more importantly, what does it do to me? What does it do to who I am, how I feel, how I come out of it? I mean, just one thing that I've just been speaking to some of my friends about. It's a conflict resolution. When we talk conflict resolution, we're talking anything that actually might just happen to create a situation that you ideally wouldn't want to find yourself in. So now, in this case, I mean, one example, it's road rage. How do you avoid road rage? How do you avoid engaging in a road rage? How do you avoid actually letting the road rage situation slip out of hand? Another example might just be a simple: you go to a supermarket, you do your purchase. On your way out, one item maybe perhaps ended up in your groceries and it's not paid for, and the first question that actually you get asked just sends you off on a tangent, like gets you all worked up. How do you make sure that you do not allow how you feeling, which has got nothing to do with the situation, it's got nothing to do with the incident on the road, it's got nothing to do with the incident in the supermarket. How do you avoid that thing, your response basically aiding to the escalation of an unwarranted situation? you know for me, it's basically comes back to when you leave home, when you leave your house, when you leave your car, even at a supermarket to walk to the shop. You need to be self-aware. You need to be self-aware. You need to have the understanding. It's not so much the maturity, but more the saying, I am in a public domain. Whatever it is that's bugging me, whatever it is that's making me feel so unwell or so unimpressed, has got nothing to do with the next person. When somebody says something, do you hear them? Do you hear exactly what they're saying, or are you hearing it through the filters? Because I believe you're hearing it through the filters of where you come from, be it from home, be it a matter of the filters you have. It's your financial situation and the challenges you have with your finances, or your home front. Perhaps you're fighting with your husband, you're fighting with your wife, you're fighting with your children. We carry with us our actual life, our entire life. You get an SMS and it's a debit order that failed, and in a way you might have anticipated it failing because you saw a transaction yesterday that your partner did that was not planned for, authorized as far as you're concerned, and somehow when that happened, you thought to yourself, I'm gonna give him or her the chance to come and explain this to me, and they never did. But now you're carrying this, you slept with it, it marinated overnight, now it's been marinating the whole morning. Now you're gonna the source of that marinade, yes, the sauce that comes out of that, when you marinate meat, there's that sauce that still comes out. Now it's gonna be dripping all over everybody in the street, all over everybody who you have a simple tiff with, be it a road rage tiff, be it actually adds to that. The fact that you do not have control over the next person, it's a fact, but you have control over you. Even if that person came with their gun loaded, ready to explode, because they have exactly situations like that, finances, family matters, this and that, your response to them might just be what really diffuses the situation. So Are we taking care of ourselves? Are we healing ourselves emotionally and psychologically for us to be able to can manage situations that could otherwise go out of hand and escalate into something even bad? How often do we ask ourselves if we are well? If that headache you're having is actually a headache born out of some hormonal or some physical issues, but rather a headache that comes from your psychological or your emotional issues, your burden that you're carrying. Today's life is not easy. I carry my own burdens. I just make sure that the burdens that I carry are not the kind of burdens that, having marinated, would actually have that poison dripping on other aspects of my life. I carry those burdens by making sure that when I come home and I talk to my children and my partner, we are talking on a level that is civil, that is not influenced by the burden that I carry. Especially if they're not part of that burden. That is a work burden. I feel my boss is acting like a lunatic, or I feel my boss is, has passed me over for a promotion. All of those things, they are a burden. But then the partner also comes with burdens, and the child comes with burdens of being bullied at school. And then we all meet in the kitchen, and somehow the chicken that was supposed to be part of supper ends up on the ceiling. Let's do our bit. Find that which is bothering you and really uproot it. It's a journey. You can't just wish it away, but rather uproot it carefully and make sure it's out and out for good. Because if you chop the tree, you know what happens. Some trees, when you chop it, right at the stem, it dies. Some trees, you chop it, 5 more trees come up from all the sides. Problems, especially in emotional problems and psychological problems, have exactly that. Let's take care of ourselves. We deserve that. We deserve to be better people. We deserve to be people that are well emotionally and psychologically. Even worse, we cannot go on, especially when we have partners and we have children and we have responsibilities, be it work, be it traveling using the same road with everybody else. Everybody deserves to get the better person from us when we meet with them. Everybody deserves to get you in your most likable, most cooperative state of mind. But if you're not, you might just be the one person who tomorrow, when actually we look at it and we say, but why did this and this and that happen? Why did you find yourself in these people telling themselves that they have bad luck, only to find that they are carrying that scar with them into every situation, into a simple telephone call, into some people, you hear them when they answer a telephone call. Hello? Yes, it is I, Mishak. What do you want? It's like, whoa, already I'm on some, no, kick rent. The fact that you've had 10 calls from your creditors wanting their money, and you took their money. So what is it going to help for you to be yelling at everybody else? So let's take care of ourselves. And yeah, this is lockdown. Stay safe. Peace.